Kara on Rump Raves again. This is my second unboxing video for the day. It is from Essence of Eve. It was a custom order that I did. I'm pretty sure I got 6 pads. I asked for some sort of a rainbow array of colors. So, just open this up here. It's just a regular packaging for the US anyway. This is what the inside looks like. They're all wrapped up nice. And it says the Essence of Eve in there, and there is an apple for the O, which is cute. Oh, it's like an apple, but it's like a tree or something too. Well, that's cool. And there's a bow, and I like purple, so that was sweet. I guess I just have to kind of tear it open. Alright, so in here there is washing instructions. And it said that my order contains items made with hand-dyed fabrics. So, it says the fabrics are rinsed and washed multiple times after the dyeing process to remove excess dye, but also there can be color transfer during the first few washings. So you should wash it alone or with light colors, or with old towels that you don't mind getting splashy. And then it has their suggested washing instructions. And I guess also in here it shows my custom order. It just shows what I got and the price, and it has a little note. And here are my pads down in here. So I will try to go from light to heavy if I can figure it out. Alright, so they have these little labels on here to say which is which. So I do have red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and purple, which is exactly what I asked for. Very thin. It's really strange how fabrics look so different on camera than they actually are, because I can see her pads in other people's videos and they always look so thick and kind of bulky. But now that I have one, it's really thin and floppy and really comfortable feeling. It's just a strip of paper taped around it. That's what the labels were. This is the liner, if you didn't see. This is what the wings look like. The back matches the front almost perfectly. They're all bamboo velour. Very narrow. Nice and narrow for a liner. I've been wanting to try her pads for a really long time. I just never, decided to. So I'm not sure what this means yet, I'll figure it out. There's one orange snap and the rest of them are white. When I open the other ones, I'll be able to figure it out. So this one is the light, the purple one. I'm not sure if it's the same length. It's actually slightly shorter, but I'm pretty sure they're both supposed to be 7 inches. So the light is a little bit thicker. It's still very thin. I love this purple color. It's like a plum, but it's a little bit more red. Kind of like a grape plum, I would say. And this one has the same thing. One purple and the rest are white. That's kind of neat. One of the snaps is a little wonky. Just kind of crooked a little bit. That's alright, as long as it fits right, it doesn't bother me. And I just noticed that she labels hers with a little stitching on here. This has an L right there, if you can see that, right in front of my finger, for an L for light. The liner doesn't have anything on it. Next up is the moderate. This is the yellow one. The back fabric matches again. It's a little bit lighter yellow, but that's pretty. This one has 2 snaps on it, and you can tell they're getting a little bit thicker. Still very flexible and comfortable though. And on this yellow one, you can see the wicking stitch a little bit better. It looks really nice. Her stitching is really neat. Sometimes on the back it gets a little bit off, but overall they're really neatly done. And again, it has the little stitching there for moderate. Maybe you can see it through the fleece a little bit better. There you go. The snaps are really close together to have 2. The first one is a little bit loose, but if you bend it like you would when you're wearing it, it fits. And then the second one, nice and snug. Very nice shape. Here's the heavy. So I think I have a 9-inch of the moderate and then a 9-inch heavy. So that's why they're two. And then I have one of the longer heavies. So this one again has the double snaps. I really like this green color. It's like a lime green, but it's not quite lime. It's just really bright. This one has an H for heavy right there. Again, with the one colored snap and the rest are white. I don't know if that's a cost reason or what that is exactly. Again, nice stitching, really perfect. Nice wicking stitch. Really soft. And I like the fleece. I'm not sure what fleece she uses, but I like it. It feels nice. It's not Winpro or anything. It's not micro fleece. It's just really soft. Up next is the heavy, the longer heavy. I think it's 11 inches. I'm not sure. It looks to be about 11 though. I like the blue. It's really bright again. She hand dyes all of her fabrics. A lighter blue for the back fabric. Again, it says heavy right there. It's a very light blue snap. It's almost like a baby blue. It got pretty off right here. You can see the bamboo is coming a lot to the back. It really doesn't bother me, but I just thought it's a good idea to point out for some people because some people it does bother a lot. I asked for PUL in the moderate, I think, in the moderate and both of the heavier ones. Still super, super floppy and really, really thin. And I like her contoured shape. If I fold it in all the way so you can see exactly how big the soaker is, I love that. It makes it so thin. So narrow, I mean. And then with the second snap, this is like the perfect shape for me. I love it. So up next is the one that I plan to use for overnight. I don't know if she labels it as a postpartum. She calls it heavy on her label. Interesting shape, different than her others. It's more squared off. Something weird going on here. Maybe she didn't catch her PUL all the way. But that's all right. I'll get it straightened out. And usually if there's a little bit of like a wonkiness when you get a pad in the mail, usually if you wash it, it'll fix it. Just kind of stretches out the fabrics and helps them relax. I like this red. You can tell that it's hand dyed in the red a little bit more because there's different spots that are a little bit lighter. I think maybe it's just because it's bigger. You get different parts of the fabric. And this one snap matches exactly. And the back fabric matches exactly. Oh, I just love Bamboo Velour. This one is definitely wider. And the wings don't fit as tight, but it's really easy to add an extra snap. Some of her snaps are a little bit yellow. I'm not sure if that's just because maybe she uses more of a beige color or like an off-white for her snaps, or maybe they've been in the sun, I don't know. I wouldn't imagine there's any problem with them though. And this one does say heavy again. That's what confused me about the postpartum because I was pretty sure they were postpartum. And I think it's 13.5 inches or maybe 14 inches for the length, and that's more than enough for me overnight. And I wasn't sure what the shape of her pads of this design exactly were, but I like it. I mean, it's not a pad that I would wear during the day, but yeah, for night. Good protection. And all of her pads are the same in the front and the back, so that's nice. And I think that's pretty much all I have to say. I'm really, really happy with the quality, and her shipping was so fast. Just the other day, Etsy sent me an email saying that my order was shipped, and I didn't expect to have them for a few more days, but they're already here, so that's great. Yeah, you can subscribe if you would like to see any of my other videos, and thank you for watching.